Yeah, Yellowheart was over the weight limit,
Oh shit. Well,
and no one noticed.
I'll have to double check that then, because Yellowheart will make an reappearance here in the tournament.
It was
So
800.1.
okay, in that case, I don't care honestly. We'll just round it down. Anyways, welcome to the Metamorphosis tournament.
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
It's going to be a round robin, since there are 4 different teams, and this is going to kind of start off with a. Oh my god, that was a collateral. Just snipped off both wheels at the same time. That was impressive. So it's going to be a sound test real quick, as I'll try to get this spiel done before the last wheel's knocked off. So it's going to go from lightweight, middleweight to heavyweight, and then the super heavyweight will determine the tiebreakers. The winner gains an extra entry into the main tournament of HFT. So right now we've got Sam FM52's team of fire-related robots going up against the Bullbots, the classics from Botbuster. Unfortunately, Botbuster is not off to a great start here, and it looks like it's going to be counted out here. No, just hanging on to life for whatever it's worth. But unfortunately, I don't think PETA will want to look at this. It's animal cruelty from here on out, with Inferno just kind of trying to snip off that last wheel there. Just barely out of reach. Maybe going towards the pit. Got a couple little nicks there. The pit has dropped since the pit door on this new arena is now back and functional. And it'll land right in there. I mean, yeah, armor trimming was like the OG like scam. So we got Baby Bell up here against Mini Metallicus.
What is
something.
the penis launcher?
Okay, I never realized it was like it could have been construed as phallic until you said that.
Penis wedge.
That's Baby Bell, man. It's Baby Bell.
Who built that?
That would be me. It's
You built that.
Yeah. Again, okay. It was supposed to be a lightweight version of a super heavyweight I built, and I'm now realizing it's a bit phallic.
Like completely brown as well.
Yeah,
okay,
but
it's not black.
It's
Otherwise you'd have to name it British Broadcasting Channel.
Well, well, it's a baby. It's just the baby Bella. So
yeah.
Oh, there's a good hit.
Daddy who went to go get milk and never came back.
Okay, I thought you were against trauma dumping in VC recordings. Anyways, Baby Bell is trying to wedge Mini Metallicus over to the hammer, which Metallicus just avoids. Oh, and rips out one of the drive motors.
It's lost the ball.
Oh, poor Baby Bell is getting absolutely aborted here by Mini Metallicus. Just needs to get to that other wheel, and then we'll have a confirmed KO, and we can... Yep. Next, we got a couple of brown, boxy wedges here. The classic Punished Bullbot versus good old Bell. And not off to a great start with Bell, as some hammers come down on top. This is a very important match.
I guess he's just a bottom.
Shut up. This is a very important match for both these competitors, as neither team was able to pull off a victory in the lightweight round. Right now, it's looking like Botbuster's on top, quite literally, while Bell will need to make her escape, or at least pirouette around to get that little pneumatic punch in play. As both machines...
show you how to use my pneumatic puncher.
A big slam from the arena hammer. These hazards have not been tuned down for the lower weight classes, so it'll hit extra hard for these smaller machines. As
12 inches of raw pine.
Bell is getting shown a tour of the new arena. And wasn't this Sam machine just coming off a win in the middleweight division of Botbusters tournament?
What was this, middleweight tournament?
The Buster Game 6, I think it was.
I didn't keep track of the heavyweight divisions, but probably.
Or this is the middleweight division, but anyways. Sam will be looking to carry on the success in this middleweight class. This is a hugely pivotal match here, as both these robots are sitting at 1-0. But Metallicus here is doing well so far to avoid the walls. Or at least the lower walls.
Way too high. There's no way the flip is going to be able to get over that.
Yeah, maybe not in the middleweight division. I know Sam was quite adept, or Burning Rubber rather was quite adept in the previous tournament, but looks like it's taken some heavy damage pretty early on. And Tommy here is looking to punch his ticket to having an extra entry in the main tournament with this, I believe it was a Mega Metallicus machine. But before that, he's got to go with, which one was this? A Punished Bullbot, I believe, who's giving him the double here, the classic. And slammed him right back into that hammer. Punished Bullbot off to a fantastic start here. And sitting at 1-1 currently, is trying to give itself a chance at making it into the main tournament. Both of these machines being eligible, being the respective heavyweight matchups, as Mega Metallicus is just trying to get away from that deadly hammer of Bullbot. It's now shoving him around the arena. The rear spikes will try to pierce the front of Punished Bullbot, as we have a do-si-do here. Slammed into the wall. Mega Metallicus will spin around with the blade, but once again, Punished Bullbot taking advantage of the arena hammers, but for the first time, it looks like it's in a bad position here. Is able to self-right, but sustain some damage to that big blade of Mega Metallicus. Another strong hit to the chassis, as we're getting the double hammer action.
How much chassis health does that thing have?
Seemingly a lot. Mega Metallicus is hanging on surprisingly well. It's taken a lot of punishment, but doesn't look too much worth for wear.
Reasonable Mega Metallicus as I've seen.
Yeah, it's despite all the punishment it's taken, it's managed to hold together quite well, but it's lost a tooth as Punished Bullbot is taking it to every arena hazard now, aside from the pit.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end.
Completely detoothed. Looking for a KO here is Punished Bullbot as he's pushed into that big arena drum. He's sent flying. And Punished Bullbot gets the finishing blow. Anyways, now we have a heavyweight matchup between Diet Bella and the Axe of Trailblazer 3, I want to say. Which does not have the fire going, because that has been banned in HFT, but it is entered with
banned in HFT?
The big axe, because they're lame. they're annoying. They do like a disproportionate, unrealistic amount of damage.
They barely do anything.
Yeah, but they can just be annoying with the way that they deal damage. It's kind of like an annoying gimmick. But regardless.
But at the beta weight level in NHRL, Dutch Oven can burn things apart. What do you mean it doesn't scale to heavyweight?
I mean, I think the only heavyweight that's ever had like an actually effective flame has been Complete Control heavyweight. That's the only time I've ever seen like a heavyweight flamethrower actually do anything. But I mean, clearly, Trailblazer 3 does not need a flamethrower to deal some heavy damage, as Diet Bella here is, well, lost the wedge game off the bat, and thus it'll likely be losing the rest of it.
So,
Yeah, that's what I did. It
so-
literally took it from a 1 minute being equivalent to 1 minute and 40 seconds of real time to 1 minute and 5 seconds. But anyways, oh, hey, I can see the timer now. So 3 robots, or 3 teams rather, are tied at 2 wins apiece. Therefore, we're going to have a rumble, and whoever wins ends up winning the whole thing.
Wow, what an epic tournament.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when, you know, a lot of people vote to have the side tournament, and nobody actually enters into it. So, at any rate, you know, Bella's there just for fun. They're out of contention. But whoever wins this, their heavyweight counterpart will be entered into the main tournament. So right now we've kind of split into 2 with Blaze fighting Bella, and the Big Bull bot, which Buffalo bot, that's what's the name, is now doing its typical strategy of slamming Giga Metallicus into the arena hazards. That's pretty much how he was able to defeat Mega Metallicus earlier on. And Giga Metallicus is now looking for revenge. As meanwhile, Blaze kind of just rolls all over Bella. Oh, here's a big slam coming in from Buffalo Bot against the wall. Pinning Giga Metallicus there to work away with that hammer. And pushes it down into the arena hammer. Giga Metallicus, for Tommy's sake, we'll hope is as strong as Mega Metallicus, as he's once again being shown a tour of the arena. Oh, Blaze ripping away another one of those wheels. Half the wheels taken away from Bella now, as Blaze will want to be careful not to go down that pit. Giga Metallicus, on the other hand, is stuck between a rock and a hard place, with that deadly axe and arena hammer both working overtime as Blaze rips away yet another wheel before carrying, oh, both machines into that arena drum. Bella now with only 1 wheel remaining. Afterwards, I would assume Blaze will oh, actually, there's only 15 seconds left. So we might just end up going down to a judge's decision here with Buffalo Bot and Giga Metallicus locked together here. I think we're going to end up giving the victory here to the Buffalo Bot. All right, so we now have our first of 5 qualification 1v1s to determine our final 5 positions in the tournament. We have Grumpy Gustavo 6.1 up against my very own Bricked Up, who is here in substitute of another robot who I could not get the AI working for.
That's an awesome name.
Thank you, because it is basically just a brick. However, it is a very bad matchup for it, being that it was meant to fight against spinners. So we'll see if Gustavo can get it up and over out of the arena. It will be a little bit more difficult than in the first arena to get OOTAs, not because the walls are higher, but because the physics are fixed, and it looks like Gustavo doesn't even need to get it over the wall. So now we have Goose from Neon Calypso up against You Got the Dud from Velvet. I also feel like this isn't a great matchup, unfortunately, for Goose, but we'll see what Goose can do against this sort of a classic style flipper.
A nice homage to Duck.
Yeah, I do quite like it. I would have liked to see how it would fare up against a a spinner, which I feel like it was made for. But oh, we'll see. Now it can get underneath. You got the dud here, and we'll see if anything will come of this. Maybe trying to push it into the pit. Unfortunately, the pit door is working this season, so we'll have to wait a little bit for that door to drop, and Goose can maybe have another go at it. But right now, the match has pretty much been all of you got the dud, pushing and flipping Goose all around. We'll probably want to push it over to an arena hazard, which it tries here now, while Duck gives it a big squeeze. And now maybe Goose can get it underneath that hammer. Dud.
The AI's not smart enough to capitalize on that.
Yeah, Dud is able to free itself from the grapple of Goose, but Goose gets underneath and slams Dud over, who, in a striking rebuttal, gets him underneath that hammer. Good control being shown here by Dud. Goose trying to fling Dud away and push Dud over towards that pit. Do something quick to turn the tide here, as Dud tries to finish off this match by pushing Goose close to that pit. Just on the edge here. Dud trying to punch its ticket into the main tournament, and will do so. Next up, we have the number 32 ranked Max Power of Wen fighting the fellow front hinged flipper of Pit Stop S. Pit Stop S is currently underneath Max Power, the two formula inspired flippers. Two very similar matchups. Oh! Despite early control from Pit Stop S, Max Power slamming Pit Stop S into that drum and coming back with pure aggression. Pit Stop trying to right itself, but once again getting slammed by a bullish Max Power, who once again slamming Pit Stop S into that arena drum, which will pick up in speed as the fight progresses. Pit Stop S with a rebuttal, trying to get Max Power over towards that arena low wall. Once again, careening over into that arena hammer. Deals some damage to that wedge of Max Power, who gets underneath, and once more turns the tables and pushes Pit Stop underneath that arena hammer. As half of this match has elapsed, we've had a good back and forth, but it's been mostly Max Power's game so far, which we would come to expect from the seated machine. The pit door should be dropping relatively soon. We'll see if that's needed, as Pit Stop elevates Max Power over towards that arena high wall. Both robots will come face to face as Max Power shows its superior power, shoving Pit Stop back towards this corner. The pit door rather has depressed, while Pit Stop gets shoved down by Max Power. Next up, we have the number 50 ranked Renegade up against the big vertical windmill of Sabrina Carpenter's Killer Bot. Right away, Renegade is looking to get a swift UDA out of this match. But, perfectly landing. 10-point landing on top of that arena drum. The Renegade's powerful launcher coming out in full force already, even showing the potential to throw it over a high wall here. but it hasn't been massive damage so far, but every time... Oh, I spoke too soon. Every time that big blade lands on top of Renegade, those hits add up as Carpenter lands on its face. The face being the front of the robot, not the plastered decals all over this very feminine machine. Renegade trying to get it over that low wall, but not able to get underneath enough to hoist it over.
I adore the hat on the blue one.
Yeah, it is quite a nice hat. Quite nifty, if I do say so myself.
Yes.
Renegade has displayed good control so far, but oh, finally! Sabrina with a strong pushback and is now finally seeming to be in control of this fight, as the damage Renegade has sustained throughout this match is seemingly adding up as it's thrown across the arena into the hammer. Yeah, that flipper, I'm not sure if it'll be able to have any sort of effect thus far, as despite a strong start from Renegade, it looks like it will not earn qualification. Now, to conclude our qualifying matchup, we have the number 71 ranked Kinmoza up against the front hinge flipper of Scatman John.
Oh my god, that's even better. I just said another top hat.
Yeah. Both fairly underweight machines. We'll see if that weight translates into any of these robots getting thrown around. I can't remember. All I remember is, you know, all of its weight wasn't used.
Yeah, I can see why the other one's underweight. Jesus, that's tiny.
Yeah. But Scatman John trying to take advantage by throwing it into that arena drum, but it's having difficulties with that high wall. Instead, it's just settling for slamming Kinmoza all around the arena. What the fuck is happening?
I think he got beached on something.
Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing some life once again. Oh, violent slam up against the wall. Yeah. No, instead of leaving Kinmoza to self-right, it tries to flip it over the arena low wall. We'll see if it'll regret that decision. But right now, Kinmoza, it's able to right itself halfway into this match.
It's a hammer.
See if that top hat translates into some top armor, as it once again throws Kinmoza across the arena. Kinmoza's axe hasn't looked too effective quite yet, as Scatman John continues to just fling Kinmoza all across the arena. Kinmoza very lucky that the pit door hasn't dropped, as it should do quite shortly. Instead, it's just playing four corners. Now having some hammer-on-hammer action. Unless Kinmoza might have just run out of steam here.